Hi, this is Ridhir, and this is my self-branding assignment for TE466. So before I start into my detailed self-analysis, I would just like to say that this exercise really helped me understand and analyze myself in great detail. By comparing myself with my own view and then contrasting it with others, I was able to pinpoint specific behaviors that I thought I did, but was actually really bad at. As a whole, this assignment was really instrumental in building and innovating my brand Ridhir. So some of the strengths when I did my self-analysis that I kind of came up with were problem solving, knowing when to be a good leader or a follower, and reliability. As far as problem solving goes, as far as I can remember, I always have really had a fascination with engineering, science, and it's really strategic problem solving. I kind of have this providing a structured, strategic solution to any given problem. I think that I've applied this approach to multiple perspectives of my life. Whether it be schoolwork or helping a friend with a personal problem, I've been able to think my way through by sorting out the details and getting at the main problem each time. And I think this is an instrumental skill that I hope to carry on with me into my career and the future. Secondly, I really believe that I'm a really good leader and a follower depending on the situation. So depending on the situation, I've been able to adjust my approach adjust my approach. For example, if I see that I'm in a group project and there's no specific leader taking charge of the group and making sure that deliverables are being delivered, I'm going to step in and make sure that everything goes smoothly. In other cases, when I see that the group dynamic is very leader-based, then I'm going to take a step back and let the others take a role and chime in when I need to, and mainly go along with group because to me, the main objective is to ensure that the overall goal is accomplished. And finally, I think my reliability is one of the greatest strengths that I have. I'll never let anyone down if they're relying on me, whether it be for a group project, personal life, or any other situation. If there's someone counting on me to deliver something, I'm definitely going to be there because if it's something personal, I can probably work on it and fix my situation. But if someone else is counting on me, I want to make sure that I'm there for them at all times. Some weaknesses that I have that I think after my self-analysis are lack of patience, vitality, and communication skills. So lack of patience, sometimes I'm not very persistent, sometimes I'm willing to give up if I see that results aren't very clear, and I just flake when the time I don't really persist with the problem. Secondly, vitality. Sometimes I'm very cynical at times, and sometimes very quiet. This kind of goes in hand with the lack of patience. Sometimes when I see things aren't going great, I kind of just bum out. I'm very responsive to the situation and kind of just become very quiet. And also, I'm kind of very much this observer in the crowd in new social situations instead of just jumping in and conversing with everyone. I kind of like to observe and see what the group dynamic is before I start taking an active role in it. And finally, I believe my communication skills kind of are lacking. I talk very fast, or I'm just not able to communicate what I want to say in a very effective manner. As you can see, probably sometimes I may be talking really fast right now, and I really don't have a control over it, and I kind of lose track of what I really want to say. So these are, after my self-analysis, these are kind of my strengths and weaknesses that I came up with. After that, I talked to 3 anonymous people, either close to my life, friends and family, are both included. And there's some of the skills that they cited as strengths and weaknesses were, person 1 said that I had a lack of patience, very quiet at times in a social crowd, lack of patience especially when it comes to sports. Person 2 cited my kindness and willing to be right there as soon as possible whenever a situation occurs as a strength. And then for weaknesses, they cited my lack of patience and talks very fast during speeches. And person 3 said that I also talk very fast and have as a weakness, and one of the benefits or strengths that I offer are social and problem-solving skills. So as you can see, there's a lot of congruence between myself and external analysis. I think that since I've heard about my weaknesses from parents and friends before, I've already come to internalize a lot of the critiques already, and I've started to improve on them. So that's probably why there's a big overlap between the self-analysis and the external analysis. Because I've heard the same strengths and weaknesses over and over again from peers and family. So for example, I've heard from so many of my English teachers that I speak very fast when giving presentations. This is unfortunate because I know that I know the material very well, but I just can't communicate it to the degree that I want to. So as a result, I would reposition myself to be stronger as a more outgoing person. I want to communicate better, be more confident, and just jump into a social situation when handed the opportunity instead of taking a more laid-back approach. I think this will help me just become, kind of more responsive, reactive instead of proactive, so that I can just, play off the situation as as it's handed to me, instead of just kind of taking a step back, analyzing everything, and then, going ahead and attacking the problem. So I really want to work on this going forward. So I believe that by doing these things, I'll be able to become a better entrepreneur and just a better person in general. Finally, the feature benefit model that I offer are a very specific set of skills that will help customers, in this case, just people around me, or whether it be career or personal, in a numerous number of ways. I believe I can bring my technical skills to help them with the product, but I will also offer them the reliability that they need as a customer. Nowhere else will they find a better purchaser to turn to, in this case me, and ask for help. If I were a product, it would be Apple's reliability combined with Google's ingenuity. So I just believe that I offer a very distinguished product where I can offer with my technical skills. I have, I'm a computer science major. I believe I can bring a really good set of technical skills to the table, and also I'm a very reliable person, makes moves mountains whenever you're actually dealing with a person. And that's about it. That kind of sums up my self-branding assignment for TE466.